Didn't Henry Hawthorne poison me? How am I here? But he always scorned my humble origins. After he won to marry a noblewoman, he framed me with a false charge of promiscuity. No! I've been reborn.
With Mr. Hawthorne's talent, he is sure to be Clearwater County's top scholar. While we're in the mood, I'll start new verses on the Academy's waters. A young name made, drunk by the sunny window, ink flowers bloom.
Since the heir apparent is busy, I'll answer for him.
Julia Rivers, are you rebelling? Just a maid, daring to speak for Mr. Hawthorne and recite poetry.
By the study window, a scholar's resolve endures. From the brush, a spring tide glows with the sun.
What a brilliant couplet. Julia Rivers, are you out of your mind?
In my past life, Henry Hawthorne used me to pass the provincial and imperial exams, rising to the top and becoming the top scholar. But that was all in my past life. Henry Hawthorne, this time, your title of top scholar is mine. I am not crazy. I just want to break our engagement. I just want to break our engagement. This is the Hawthorne family's engagement token. I am returning it. The marriage contract signed by the Rivers elder. Please return it.
Julia Rivers, in front of all these people, you've humiliated me, and you still think you'll get your way. Dream on.
Oh. The heir apparent is destined for great things. I know my humble origins. That is why I want to end this now, so that later I won't ruin your bright future.
This engagement is a family tradition. You can't just change it. How about this? If you can, right here and now, compose a matching verse. The contract is yours.
In my past life, my grandfather was engaged to the Hawthornes. I was to marry into the family as soon as I came of age. I became his study companion. I knew his books by heart. If he says he is 10 times as confident, then I am 100 times as confident. In my past life, I wrote for you all the poetry and couplets from afar. This little contest is nothing to me. Fine.
Who here is in the mood to give my fiancé a verse to match? Julia Rivers, with your lowly background, who would stoop to your level?
You are joking, Mr. Hawthorne. We're all from noble families. To match verses with a maid. How ridiculous that would be.
Interesting. I thought this was just another boring social event. But this is turning out to be quite a show. Then I'll be the one to join in the fun.
So that is the Prime Minister's heir, James Shore. His late mother was the king's sister. No wonder he dared to challenge Mr. Hawthorne. But why is he suddenly interested in poetry? I've heard he is a poor student at the academy. He is either sleeping or skipping class. Even the professors can't control him.
It is him, the man who turned Grand City upside down in my past life. James Shore, who ended up under house arrest for life.
Miss Rivers, listen closely. Up to pee, regardless of the dark. Stepping in mud.
Drunk, in the flower shade. Let the moon set, and the wind blow my hat.
Well matched, Miss Rivers. You are the better poet. I, James, concede.
James, your verse was too simple. That doesn't count.
Henry, are you saying my verse was too vulgar for your poetry gathering?
No. How could I think your verse was bad?
That is better. Julia Rivers, you are free. You are free.
Julia Rivers, are you sure? Once you walk out of this door, if you want to come back, you'll have to get on your knees and beg me.
Don't worry. Not a chance.
You are just a girl, and you've been jilted. Who would want you?
Someone will. Cloudridge Academy.
Where half the court's officials teach. Cloudridge Academy. You want to be a court lady.
Wrong. What I want is not to be a lady in the harem, but to stand with dignity as an official in the royal court.
Luke, find out about Julia Rivers.
Sir, she just answered a riddle, and she has already got you under her spell.
She is the one I've been looking for. I must get her into Cloudridge Academy.
Cloudridge Academy! Are you out of your mind? You are turning down a good match with the Hawthorns just to go study. Don't worry, elders. I'll take her right now to apologize to the Hawthorns. Come with me.
I am not going. I've already torn up the contract.
How dare you? If you don't marry, the Hawthorns were going to pay your family's 50-tael debt. Now you'll have to pay it yourself. Or else, we'll take your ancestral home.
What? 50 taels? Even if I starved myself, I could never pay that in a lifetime.
The Rivers family has always supported the imperial exams. The second branch's son couldn't even afford food. The clan not only paid his 30-tael debt, but also paid his tuition for private school every year.
Julia, stop talking!
Tell me, you really want to go to Cloudridge Academy? And you dare to dream of the imperial exams?
Yes, I am going to the academy, and I am taking the exams to be the top scholar.
Since you dare to cross the Hawthorns, the Rivers family won't keep a troublemaker like you. From today on, you two are no longer Rivers. Struck from the family tree.
Senior Elder! Please, have mercy! We have no one else! Don't cut off our only way to live!
Mom, get up. Even without their help, I can still earn money to pay the debt and keep studying.
Do you have any idea how much the exams cost? From academy fees to the capital exams, it is at least 100 taels. Even if you two sold the ancestral home and sold your blood, you still couldn't raise 100 taels.
Who says she doesn't have 100 taels?
James, sure. What is he doing here?
Miss Rivers, when I saw you at the Hawthorns today, I knew you were a bright student. Here is 500 taels. Consider it your academy fees. To tide you over.
Oh, so it is Mr. Shore. What an honor. You are willing to help a Rivers child study. We're so fortunate. Michael Rivers, from the second branch, is taking the county exam this year. He is a promising talent.
Exactly. Boys are meant to study. They carry on the family line and bring honor to the family. Mr. Shore, what if we use the money for Michael Rivers?
From the start, this 500 taels is for Julia Rivers alone. Let me make myself clear. If anyone dares to touch a single tael, I, James Shore, will chop off their hands.
Mr. Shore. Why are you helping me?
You are a sharp one, Miss Rivers. You know this 500 taels isn't a gift.
What do you want?
I want you
A contract of servitude. A slave contract. Mr. Shore, I am desperate for money, but I won't sell myself.
What I crave isn't your body. What I crave is your mind. You look terrified. Did you really think I was going to eat you at the Hawthorns today? I heard you are going to Cloudridge Academy, and I had an idea. We Shores are all supposed to be scholars. Even if I am not, I can't bring shame to the Shore name, can I? So, I need to find someone to help me keep up appearances and do my homework. This is a study contract. To ensure you can keep helping me, you need to pass the provincial exam and get into Imperial College. That way, I can cover your academy fees.
I heard he is the Shore family's biggest disappointment. His father is the powerful Prime Minister, but he can't even pass the lowest level provincial exam, failing it 3 times. Passing the provincial exam is easy for me, but, Mr. Shore, can you really get into Imperial College?
Who says I can't? I am James Shore. I'll breeze through it.
Even if he is terrible, with my tutoring, passing the exam won't be hard. After all, I even made Henry Hawthorne the top scholar in my past life.
See you at Cloudridge.
Sir, why not just tell Miss Rivers that you want her to be the top scholar?
This must stay a secret. So many factions in Grand City are after the top scholar title.
But if you are looking, you should have found a man from a good family. It is so hard for a woman.
Because no one believes a woman can be the top scholar. No one will suspect her at first. Besides, I also want to see just how capable she really is.
Halt! Cloudridge Academy is a place of learning. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
Greetings, Senior. I am Julia Rivers, from Phoenix County. 18 years old. I am here to take the entrance exam.
Julia Rivers from Phoenix County. Isn't she the one from the Hawthorne Poetry Gathering? The one who had James Shore stand up for her in public? Just look at her shabby appearance. She probably heard that Cloudridge Academy is full of rich kids and came here to latch onto the rich. And land a wealthy husband, right? Let me give you some advice. You should just leave. Cloudridge Academy doesn't accept people like you, with no background, who don't even have a decent outfit.
What do you mean by that? So getting into the academy is only about family and clothes, not knowledge and ability.
Knowledge, you. You probably haven't even finished the basic 1000 character classic. And you dare talk about knowledge.
Though I am poor and started my studies late, I've studied lexicon classics and elegant words. I've studied them all. I am not an illiterate.
Lexicon classics and elegant words. Those are the classics our professors use to test us seniors. She is just a country girl, and she dare say she has read them. Right. How ridiculous! Since you are so capable, let me test you. Fletcher the Brave rolled up his sleeves and dismounted. Can you answer that?
That was last semester's final question from Professor Thomas. Even many seniors couldn't answer it fully. She is an outsider. No way she knows. This question. Of course, I can answer it. This question. Of course I can answer it.
Julia Rivers, we are not some ignorant country bumpkins you can just fool.
The Fletcher the Brave in this question isn't from the original story. It is from the Mencius, the Famine in Chi chapter.
She is right. It is really in Famine in Chi.
Mencius knew advising the king of Chi would bring criticism, yet he was willing to be Fletcher the Brave again. The core is that justice comes first. What is a little criticism? So this question is simple. Assess the situation. Do what must be done. Even if you are mocked, you must forge ahead.
That is nonsense. The professor never said that. You are just making it up.
You are absolutely right. Professor Thomas set this question to teach students that justice comes first. and to not get caught up in trivialities.
When I was studying the Mencius, I happened to be struck by this chapter.
Even a lowly country girl can master the Mencius, so go back and study. Your background isn't suitable for this academy. Even with a perfect answer, please leave.
Education is for all. An academy that judges by birth, not knowledge. I don't want to attend. Here is a message for you. Cloudridge is hard, but not impossible.
You're the one who is ill-mannered. You can't get into Cloudridge, so you try to smear it.
Julia Rivers, you just had to show off. Now Senior James can see that you are just a loudmouth with no class.
Who says she can't get into Cloudridge? She is the new teacher at Hope Hall. Hope Hall. She is a new student at Hope Hall. Hope.
That is the top academy at Cloudridge. Professor Thomas picks students without looking at their background. It is all about his personal preference. So many noble kids would kill to get in.
No wonder she dared to challenge the dean.
Impossible. On Hope Hall's enrollment list, her name isn't there. Even if Hope Hall is that unconventional, they can't bypass the academy's rules and admit her privately.
Rules? This is a recommendation letter from Professor Howard himself. Does this count as a rule?
It is Professor Howard. In my past life, after Henry Hawthorne passed the exam, he went to visit him. He was turned away too. James Shore and Professor Howard. What is their connection? How did he get a recommendation?
Professor Howard?
He was the king's tutor. He is the reclusive Professor Howard.
I heard. Besides the king, he also took on a final disciple, Lucas Stone. And this Lucas Stone is even more amazing. His essays are the best in the land. We've read his work, but never seen him.
Then you take her. Back to Hope Hall. Let Professor Thomas handle her.
Don't worry, Dean. I will discipline my junior well.
Mr. Shore, why go to all this trouble? Even if I don't get into Cloudridge, I can still do your homework.
You are so clever, as expected. Of the one I chose, you said you wanted to be the top scholar. Is that true? How confident are you?
It is true. 10. At least 80%.
That is good. I'll help you become the top scholar. Cloudridge Academy has the best professors to teach you.
But all scholars want to be the top scholar themselves. Who would help someone else instead?
Because if I can outmatch you, I've outmatched everyone. If I beat you, I beat everyone. You are so fearless, yet you are scared of a gecko.
Don't you have any fears? Hey, wait up!
My name's not Hey. Call me Senior.
Ridiculous. The handwriting on this letter is a poor imitation. It would only fool an outsider, but this seal is a good copy.
So, it is a fake.
Professor, this must be Julia Rivers' idea. She also defaced the sacred stone at the academy gate. She wrote, Cloudridge is hard, but not impossible. She is a disgrace to our academy.
This girl has real nerve. The major, middle, and minor classics. How many have you studied?
In my past life, I only studied with Henry, focusing on advanced texts. I barely touched the basics. I am not well versed in them.
Then, what have you read?
Lexicon explained in elegant words. I've studied them for years. I wouldn't say I am an expert, but I know my way around them.
See, Professor, this Julia Rivers, she hasn't even read the classics for the exams, and she dares to brag about reading Lexicon explained and elegant words. How dare she brag about reading Lexicon classics and elegant words?
Julia Rivers, it is true your fundamentals are weak. To be fair, you will join the other students for the weekly exam this afternoon. Whether you stay or go will be decided by your score.
Thank you, Professor. But I don't even know what is on this exam. Not a clue. I am better off relying on myself. He probably hasn't even opened a book. Senior. Senior. Excuse me, Senior. About the weekly exam. What is it on?
This exam is on records of rights and questions on attire. It is not much. Just a quick read and you'll be fine. It is not hard.
Thanks for the tip, Senior.
Put away your books. The exam begins now.
Didn't she say it was on questions on attire and records of rights?
Julia Rivers, this exam. You'll just hand in a blank paper and get kicked out.
The question setter is tricky. An ordinary student would think it is about moonlight on the sea, bright as a mirror. Little do they know. This line is from spring and autumn essays. Too bad they're up against me. All those obscure references I read with Henry in my past life. It wasn't for nothing. When it comes to the classics, I might not be the best, but this obscure knowledge is no match for me.
When she is serious, she's pretty cute.
She is dead lost. I made the list.
Oh no.
Dead last.
Julia Rivers, you are at the bottom. Pack your bags. Get lost.
James Shore is second to last. And I scored lower than him.
You handed in a blank paper, and you dare compare yourself to Senior James.
I didn't hand in a blank paper. I answered the last question.
You solved the final question.
You are just a hick from Phoenix County. How could you possibly solve the final question?
Right.
I interpreted that poem's meaning correctly. So why am I dead last?
What? Got nothing to say? You were so tough at the Academy Gate, acting all wild. Weren't you so impressive? Turns out, you were all bark and no bite.
Before, I thought she had some backbone. Turns out, she's got nothing between her ears.
I bet she is not here to study. She is just here to show off her face, right?
Julia Rivers, here is some advice. Pack your bags. Go back to Phoenix County. Stop being an eyesore.
Fiona. I used to think you were just sharp-tongued. Now I see. You are just plain cruel.
Senior, why are you taking her side? She handed in a blank paper. And she is still lying.
I told you. I answered the last question.
You are so desperate to stay in Hope Hall. You've got no shame. Exactly. This isn't the place to be a show-off.
Look! Professor Thomas, he is posting the final question's answer.
The professor's here. Let's see you talk your way out of this.
Let's see.
For this exam, the best answer to the final question is Julia Rivers.
How could it be her?
Welcome to Hope Hall.
Thank you, Professor.
I knew I was right about you.
Lighting a lamp this late, keeping everyone up. Exactly. She is probably doing this on purpose, so we'll miss class tomorrow.
I'll leave. What are you doing here?
You are a hard worker, Junior. And pretty nimble, too.
It is the middle of the night. What are you doing sneaking around?
I should be asking you that. This is my residence. I am here to enjoy the moon and the breeze. Am I bothering anyone?
Such a huge private courtyard. And it is all yours.
So jealous.
You are the one who sleeps through exams and is always at the bottom of the class. Why do you get a private courtyard all to yourself?
Because I am rich, of course.
My apologies. I'll leave now.
Don't rush off. Why don't you come inside?
So, you are after me.
Huh?
One more move, and I'll scream.
What are you thinking? You are my future top scholar. How can you study out here?
Fiona. She can't find us.
Why should we be afraid of them? We're not doing anything wrong. Sure.
If she finds us alone, she'll definitely tell Professor Thomas.
Once you find her, just knock her out and throw her in the woodshed. Got it.
What have I ever done to her to frame me like this?
Hey. They want to play a game. Then let's play along.
Senior James! Have you seen Fiona?
How did Fiona get Julia in here? I have to go get Professor Thomas.
Professor! Look! Julia has no shame! She was with Senior James, spending the night alone together.
Professor, it is not what you think. Last night...
Not what? You are just using your studies as an excuse to seduce the seniors. Professor! A disgrace like her can't stay.
Well, this is an early start. So many people in my room. What is going on? Julia, you are awake. Does your head still hurt?
James Shore, explain yourself. What is going on here?
Professor, you are mistaken. When I returned last night, I found Julia asleep on a table in the garden. It was cold and dewy. I couldn't just leave her out there to freeze, so I had a servant bring her here to rest.
I teach you to help one another, but I've also taught that men and women must keep their distance. As a senior, you should know better.
Rest assured, Professor. I know my boundaries better than anyone. Last night, I was at Senior Simon's place, sleeping on the floor all night. That floor was so hard. My back is killing me. I am just trying to graduate smoothly and go home without any trouble. Why would I cross such a line? But some people, Julia has her own room, yet she was forced to sleep outside. Their motives are hard to guess. So the one who disgraced us was someone else.
Why is Fiona in the woodshed?
Charlotte, bring Fiona to my study. You have a spare room in your courtyard. Could Julia Rivers stay there?
I'll have it cleaned right away. You can study here for the exam. Just ask Luke Evans for anything.
It is the the essays of Master Chungli, a Song Dynasty edition. And notes on literary mind and carving of dragons, a handwritten copy. These are all rare and precious books. How did they get here?
They're all from our master's room. We moved them here. They're all from his collection.
But I thought you didn't read.
I just love spending money on rare books to display. That way, it makes me look sophisticated.
That makes sense. This calligraphy is so powerful. It must have taken at least 10 years to master. If he really doesn't study, how could he have such good handwriting? Forget it. He is just so carefree.
Heard about the Lexicon Symposium the day after tomorrow. You are invited too. Of course, a chance to test my skills. I can't miss it. Besides, I heard the winner gets to enter the Fletcher Library.
Fletcher Library? The one with a whole building of rare manuscripts. Is that it?
Exactly. And you get to meet Professor Howard, the librarian. He is the reigning king's teacher. That is not all. If you can get Professor Howard's approval and become his final disciple, that would be even better. Besides the sage, in his entire life, he has only ever had one disciple, Lucas Stone.
Lucas Stone! In my past life, when I was with Henry Hawthorne, organizing his papers, I read all of his essays. If I get the chance, I must meet him. I've read every single one of his essays, so, if I get into the Fletcher Library, will I get to meet Lucas Stone?
So, you've already got a crush?
No. I just admire him.
Lucas Stone never sees anyone. They say he is the sage's top advisor. He is always in hiding. To see him is no easy feat. Want to see him? Not so easy.
So, your idol is Lucas Stone.
So what? You think it is you?
Hey, you. I have found the one to be the top scholar.
Tell me, who has caught your eye?
She is just a student at Cloudridge Academy, but she has incredible talent. When she makes her mark, you will know, Your Majesty.
Charles, back then, I had you hide your identity so that when the time was right, you could seize power and break your father's grip on the court. Alas. But this path, it has been hard on you.
If you dare make her stay, I'll go to my uncle. My uncle is the king. He'll stand up for my mother.
The king? You think the king will believe a kid like you? Now, I am the prime minister. I hold the reins of power. Even the king must show me respect.
Back then, you were not yet 10, and you said you'd be my advisor. A mere child, what could you know of court strategy? But you really did. You drafted essays for me, analyzed the court, and solved many problems.
It was my duty. My father has formed a faction. Of the officials from past exams, 9 out of 10 are his proteges. The court is almost his personal fiefdom. I will not let him succeed.
Hey! Where did this wild girl come from? You think you can just crash this place? Get out of the way. You'll disturb the nobles inside. Move.
Well, if it isn't Julia Rivers... Oh dear, you don't know, do you? This lexicon symposium is for the top 10 students from each academy. Or for those with an invitation, the elite. You are so lowly. You probably can't even get your hands on an invitation, can you? Let's go.
Going somewhere? Weren't you going to the lexicon symposium?
Governor Yates's son wrote a 5-character poem with his left hand. This year's poetry champion is surely him.
Left hand? So, he is just a lefty. So this poetry champion title isn't worth much.
That is so well written.
It seems this year's poetry champion is without a doubt Master Yates.
Just a cheap trick.
Huh?
Bring me paper and ink. I'll need 2 brushes.
Senior Fiona is impressive. She's writing with both hands at once. Who knew Senior Fiona had such a hidden talent?
She's wasting her study time on these flashy tricks.
Master Yates set a high bar, but who could have imagined Miss Fiona would be an even greater talent? I am sure all of you here, our distinguished guests, can see that for yourselves. Then, the poetry champion is...
Wait. May I try for the title of poetry champion?
Of course.
No! She has no right to be in the Sky Cloud Pavilion. So how can she compete for the title?
The Lexicon Symposium does have a rule. Miss, do you have any credentials to show us?
I don't.
Then...
I am James Shore of the Grand Shore family. Not to mention our family's heritage. My father is the Prime Minister. All of you here combined. Can you even match the tip of our finger? Julia Rivers has my backing. And you are saying she is not worthy of the Lexicon Symposium's title.
James Shore! What spell has that vixen cast on you? You keep defending her time and again!
Fiona, you are a scholar. How can you be so vulgar? Are you worthy of the title of poetry champion? The Sky Cloud Pavilion's century-old reputation. It seems it will be ruined today.
You! Let's see if this country bumpkin can beat my lifelong training.
Then, I'll accept.
What is this? In front of everyone? She is playing the striptease trick. Can't beat me fairly, so you resort to these cheap tricks.
How did you know what I was going to do?
Besides me, you have no one else.
What is he doing?
Thank you.
Not only is she blindfolded, but she is using 2 completely different styles. One is bold and powerful, the other delicate and elegant. Both are masterpieces.
Oh my god, that is incredible! Unbelievable! How could she write so well?
Unimaginable.
Brilliant! Simply brilliant?
She is incredible. How could she master such a skill?
Forget the Sky Cloud Pavilion. Even in the whole county, to write such beautiful words, there is no one else. True!
Miss Fiona, what do you think?
Let's go.
It seems the poetry champion is clear. It is obvious.
What? Making fun of me? Forget it. I know. You think I won the poetry champion title with just a cheap trick.
That wasn't a cheap trick.
It was... What was it?
It was divine.
In broad daylight! You two all over each other! How improper! Have you no dignity as scholars?
What? Seeing I am fine. Has you all riled up?
You'd better just leave. Don't push your luck. You are just embarrassing yourself.
Charles! We've known each other since we were kids. So why does Julia get to so easily win your favor? Do you even care about me, your junior?
Stop causing trouble. For old time's sake. Most importantly, don't embarrass me. Let's go. The library will close soon.
Julia Rivers! Don't get cocky. As long as I am here, this county exam, I won't let you pass.
Just half an hour. If I'd just been faster, this wouldn't have happened.
If you hadn't insisted on helping that old woman with her radishes, we would have been here sooner.
Didn't you say that we study to be righteous? If someone's in trouble, and I choose to ignore them, then what is the point of studying? Let's go. It is getting late. The mountain path will be hard to see soon.
Chilly moon peers in, recalling the past. Silken locks, shattered dreams.
Not a word at the symposium, but now, you are composing poetry for a wooden door. No way! Who is James Shore? Really?
Professor Howard, sorry to disturb you so late. Please forgive us.
What brings you here tonight? Have you changed your mind?
Professor, I am here with the Sky Cloud Pavilion's poetry champion, Julia Rivers.
Oh.
How many secrets do you have?
Others' business is none of your concern. Which book are you looking for?
Could you help me find Standards of Composition? Blue cover, about an inch thick. There is some text I am struggling with. I don't quite get it.
13th bookshelf, second shelf, from the bottom. 8th book from the right, annotated book of songs. It is the one next to it.
How do you know all this so well? You've read all the books here.
Well, I am no one special. I was Professor Howard's last student. It is no exaggeration to say I grew up here. Not at all.
You are Professor Howard's last student. Everyone knows Professor Howard only has one last student. Lucas Stone. Don't tell me you are Lucas Stone.
Just kidding. Don't take it seriously. Julia, in your eyes, am I really that bad?
Lately, all you do is run off. This library, you've completely forgotten about it. If I weren't here to watch over it, these ancient books would have been eaten by mice.
Professor, keep it down. She'll hear you. She doesn't know who I am.
How do I transition? Without sounding forced, the professor said to blunt my edge. But if I blunt my edge, how do I make my point?
Professor, look at her. She is stuck on her analysis. Go give her a hint. So she is not stuck here.
Humesh, my only student is Lucas Stone. Don't you know the rules? Besides him, I don't help anyone else.
Professor,
Besides, aren't you the capable one? So why are you too scared to go up to her?
Professor!
Use the imagery from the first line to set it up. Then use an illusion to shift the meaning. It blunts your edge while setting up the next point.
And you are?
Just passing through, a reader. I heard you muttering about the standards of composition. I know a little. I know a little about it. So I thought I'd offer a tip.
Wait. You are Lucas Stone. Right. Fletcher Library is for members only.
You have the wrong person. Mr. Lucas Stone's reputation. I've only heard of him.
Impossible. The illusion you just used. It is exactly what Lucas Stone wrote in essays explained. It is identical. I've finally met you. I've read your frontier policy over and over. Your focus on the people. I truly admire it.
You are too kind. They're just basic ideas.
Not at all. In the future, if I run into another problem, can I come back to the library to find you?
If I am here, I can discuss it with you.
You've eaten frostroot herb. It is clashing with your organs. That is why you are vomiting and having diarrhea.
I only took one vitality pill last night. Everything else was from the inn. No one else is sick. So why am I the only one with these symptoms?
Who told you that was a vitality pill? You are lucky you only took 2 pills, and you'd be dead by now.
The county exam is in 2 days. I got these vitality pills for you from the pharmacy down the mountain, Fiona. You are in charge of distributing these to the seniors and juniors taking the exam.
Thank you, Professor. Junior Julia, good luck.
Did Fiona do this on purpose? Did she switch them? The county exam is today. I can't miss it. Can you give me a remedy for the vomiting and diarrhea? I can tough it out.
There is an antidote for frostroot herb, but it can't be found in Phoenix County. One of the ingredients only grows on northern mountain peaks and only a few plants. I advise you to get some rest and try again next year.
James, what are you doing here?
Lie down. I brought you medicine. I am the one who is going to watch you climb to the top. If anything happens to you, what I'm trying to do will be impossible.
You gathered this yourself.
Julia Rivers. She must be in Phoenix County by now, confined to her bed, dreaming of becoming the top scholar. Once she takes the vitality pills I prepared for her, still want to be the top scholar, she can be a lonely ghost.
The antidote. Give it to me now.
James, what are you doing? This is the girl's dorm. Get out right now. I don't have the antidote.
I am asking you one last time, or else you'll be the one to take Julia's place as a lonely ghost.
The antidote's on Chirping Hill. The path is treacherous, and it is at least 100 miles away. You'll never make it in time.
Sir, the mountain path is too dangerous. And it is night. You can't go.
If I don't go, Julia will miss the exam.
Then, find someone else to train. You can't risk it for her.
Number. My top scholar has to be her.
Sir!
If you don't want my injury to be for nothing, then drink your medicine.
Even if the exam wasn't hard, My condition really affected my performance.
Didn't you already tell me the questions and your answers? What? Don't you trust my judgment? I said. You are the top scholar, and you will be. Even if you had an off day, you were still far ahead of everyone else.
Ethan and Paul. They're the top 2 scholars in our academy. I hear at the county academy, they're neck and neck.
So who should I bet on? This exam is so hard to call.
Bet on this. Julia Rivers from Hope Hall.
Little girl, are you making fun of me? Do you know how hard I work for my money? Go on, go play somewhere else.
10 tails. On Julia Rivers.
They've both gone crazy.
They're here! The exam results are here!
How could this be?
Something's wrong.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Your top county scholar title got us 200 silver notes. We'll be set for life. Why wouldn't I take it? I am just a country widow who raised you all these years. Don't I deserve this money?
I told you, I am taking the exam. I have to pass. Do you even remember you are my mother? You've never taken my dreams seriously. Give the money back.
Pass? In this kingdom, no woman has ever been a top scholar. Have you even looked in the mirror? You were just lucky to be top county scholar. So if I don't sell your exam paper now, should I wait for you to fail the retest and then try to sell it?
Fine. You won't return it. Then I'll go to the magistrate for justice.
Hey, you stubborn girl.
Who stands before the court?
Your Honor, I accuse the Quinn estate and my mother, Lily Rivers, of selling my exam paper. Exam fraud. A grave crime. I implore you to investigate and clear my name.
Your Honor, I've always been an excellent student. This top scholar's exam. I studied day after day for it. It was all my hard work. But you, Julia Rivers, you are just a country girl. You are delusional to think you could be the top scholar. Dream on.
Julia Rivers, you claim this exam paper was your own work. Do you remember on the second day of the exam how you answered the interpretation question?
I remember. The question was, answers from separate chapters. They were from the Mencius and the Doctrine of the Mean. My answer was...
Autumn Queen, do you remember how you answered?
I remember it perfectly.
How could Autumn Quinn recite it so flawlessly? She must have memorized my answer over and over.
Julia Rivers' account had several omissions. It differs slightly from the original. Autumn Quinn's account was word for word the original answer. So, who is the true top scholar? The truth is clear. Julia Rivers, your accusation against your mother and the Quinns is baseless. Court, dismissed.
Your Honor, I have something to say. Your Honor, the exam was 2 days with 5 subjects. Unless she has a photographic memory, how could an ordinary person remember? A single answer from days ago, word for word.
Your Honor, I wrote that answer myself. I remember it perfectly. That is normal, isn't it?
Order. Silence. How dare you disrespect this court? Very well. Bailiffs. Bring paper and ink. Both of you will write your answers. Your handwriting will be the judge.
Exam papers are all copied by scribes before being graded. Even if Autumn Quinn knew the answer, she could never have seen my handwriting. Autumn Quinn can even mimic my handwriting almost perfectly. This exam fraud. What else am I missing?
Since
I am taking your top spot, I have to sell the act.
To ensure fairness, I will display both candidates' papers one by one. First, Julia Rivers's.
How is Julia Rivers' handwriting so different from her usual? What trick is she playing?
Autumn Queen's.
Good thing James Shore warned me. My handwriting is pretty, but it might be too fancy to be legible, affecting the accuracy of the copy. He told me to change my writing style for the exam. Autumn Queen, you thought of everything, but you never saw this coming, did you?
In this top scholar exam fraud case, after my investigation, the culprit who violated kingdom law by purchasing another's exam paper is Autumn Quinn.
Spare me, Yohana!
Let's congratulate Mr. Hawthorne. His first time competing, and he is already Clearwater County's top scholar. He has a bright future.
Huh? Save the congratulations for when I pass the Imperial exam.
Everyone here is a top scholar from a county in Plainfield Prefecture, and in the future, we're all strong candidates for the Imperial exam. If we ever make it to the royal court and get official positions, don't forget about us, brothers.
Hold on! Don't drink yet! There are 8 top scholars, but only 7 are here. One's missing.
Right, Mr. Hawthorne. That made you jilted. Suddenly, became Phoenix County's top scholar. How does that make you feel?
She has always been trailing after me, a stupid girl. I know her character best, top scholar. Who knows if she used dirty money to buy that title?
Don't underestimate her. She has lofty ambitions. She wants to be the first female top scholar.
Right, a country girl. She is not worthy of our table. I dare you. Ask if she dares to come.
Why wouldn't I? And why wouldn't I?
So, you are from Phoenix County, top scholar Julia, but this is a gathering of scholars. What is a woman like you doing here?
A scholars' gathering. I heard you all laughing and talking at the door, but I heard no scholarly dignity. What? Only you few. Jealous. Petty men can be top scholars, and a woman can't compete for the title.
You, women taking the exams, is against tradition. Besides, who knows how you got that title? Of top scholar.
Defying tradition is better than defying my heart. At least my title was earned, stroke by stroke. Unlike some people, who only gossip behind a table.
We misspoke. Forgive us, top scholar Julia. I'll drink to that. First, my apology. Second, congratulations on topping Phoenix County.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
If that girl Julia Rivers shows up, I'll find an excuse to make her drink this wine. She won't wake up tonight. She will be yours in the end.
Something's wrong with this wine. This wine has the color of maiden's red wine. How could you serve it in a blue floral porcelain cup? This cup is thick and heavy. It stifles the aroma. It is for strong liquor.
Yes. Top scholar Julia knows her stuff. We were careless. Waiter! Quick! Bring a full set of thin white porcelain cups.
Yes, sir.
Top scholar Julia, this drink is my apology to you. If you don't drink it, you are still holding our words against us. You are not giving us an out.
Then I'll just have a sip. Thank you all for your kindness.
Come on, top scholar Julia. How is a sip showing any sincerity? At least, you have to drink with each of us.
Yeah, have a drink! Yeah, have a drink with all of us. I haven't had a drink in so long.
Julia, once you drink this, you are finished.
You... What did you put in my drink?
Don't think being a top scholar makes you my equal. I'll take good care of you tonight.
Sir, bad news. Miss Rivers. She's out drinking with Mr. Hawthorne and his crew.
Ready, the horse.
Julia!
What are you doing here?
Are you okay? What did those bastards do to you?
I just haven't had such a feast in so long. I ate too much rice and got a carb crash. Just resting for a bit. When they were pouring my drink, I noticed white powder by the cup. Like I'd actually drink their wine. Top scholars. I, Julia Rivers, toast to you all.
Do you know when I burst in here and saw you passed out on the table? My heart almost.
What about your heart? Feeling unwell?
It is nothing. Let's go. Before they wake up and cause trouble.
Hey, wait. I am not done yet.
What are you doing?
They tried to ruin my reputation. Today, I'll make them taste the shame they tried to bring me. He looks so refined, but he is pretty built.
Built? Hardly. It is all just flap. Why did you do this to them?
When men want to ruin a woman, they usually have two tricks. Either they put her on a pedestal, making her fear losing her honor with every breath, or they slander her, branding her a slut, so she can never recover. Today, I am turning the tables. I'll make them taste their own medicine. If word gets out that they're lovers, do you think the young ladies of Plainfield will still be fighting over them?
I really underestimated you.
Hey, Luke! Go get all the scribes, the street storytellers, and the South City artists your master knows. Tell them that Master Hawthorne and Mr. Chase are having a private gathering here today. And there is a show they won't want to miss.
Julia Rivers today. I am finally seeing the real you.
There is a lot more to me than you know.
She is ruthless. She showed no mercy. But her hatred for Henry, it is more than just a broken engagement. Could she still have feelings for him?
He looks so refined, but he is pretty built.
Luke, where's the towel?
Sir.
What is taking so long?
Oops. Forgive me, sir. My hand slipped. It is dirty now. I'll get you a new one. Ooh! Miss Rivers, are you in? Miss Rivers, I have a stomach bug and can't move. Could you please take a towel to my master, please?
Oh, sure.
Thank you, Miss Rivers.
Mr. Shore. Your towel.
Thank you.
I'll be going then. Whoa!
Are you okay?
Looks like my charm worked. What does Henry Hawthorne have that I don't? She wouldn't even touch me.
Why is my heart beating so fast? What has gotten into me? Why can't I stop thinking about James? Am I falling for him? No. The provincial exam is in a month. Becoming the top scholar is my priority.
Sir, for the provincial exam, Miss Rivers studies until the early hours and has dark circles.
Fine materials. Skilled craftsmanship. These 4 qualities make a masterwork. How do I solve this? I've gone through 3 commentaries.
There is only one person in the world who can explain the meaning of the craftsman's record perfectly. And that person is
Lucas Stone. He must know.
Is he really that great?
Last time at the Fletcher Library, I finally found a rare copy of Standards of Composition. The allusions in it were so obscure. He explained it all in just a few words.
He is Professor Howard's student. The book's in that dump. Of course he'd understand them.
The rare copy of Standards of Composition is full of errors. In many parts, even Professor Thomas would be stumped. He got it in one glance. What do you call that if not brilliance? Besides, I've heard he is the king's advisor. The king issued a decree to protect his identity. As a result, almost no one has ever seen his true face. But I have. Why the sudden anger?
All you talk about is Lucas Stone. You only have eyes for Lucas Stone. Fine, let your precious Lucas Stone teach you.
But, sir, you are Lucas Stone.
Silence.
Miss Rivers, a letter for you.
It is from Lucas Stone. With your guidance, I get it now. Thank you so much.
It was nothing. You are very bright. You just needed a new angle.
I was so focused on my questions. I forgot to ask what you wanted to see me about.
I asked you here to see the flowers.
To see the flowers.
Isn't that Luke Evans? So James Shore is having me followed.
This James Shore you speak of. I've heard a few things about him from Professor Howard. Though he is a bit of a joker, he is sharp-witted and generous. He wouldn't stoop to something so underhanded. And cowardly.
You just don't know him well. He is a typical spoiled rich kid. He just likes to mess with people and fool around. So childish.
Is that how you see him?
He is not all bad. When I was poisoned last time, he went up the mountain himself to get herbs for me. And when I'd stay up late studying, he'd have someone bring me some warm soup.
Oh. He sounds like a good guy.
He can be reliable, sometimes. Thank you, Mr. Stone.
You are welcome.
Sir.
Where were you hiding? You should have hidden better. You almost blew my cover.
Forgive me, sir. I thought I'd stay out of your way. I didn't mean to be seen.
In her eyes, I am the kind of guy who'd have someone follow her. Even if I did have someone follow her, it is because I am afraid she'll run into trouble like Henry Hawthorne. It is to protect her. Why can't she see that?
Come on, sir. Let's not dwell on it. The Academy has an urgent matter.
Let's go to Glory Hall.
Examiner Lane, this is a small token of my appreciation. Please accept it. For the provincial exam, please look out for my young master.
Rest assured, this won't be for nothing. The classics question will focus on the rights of Joe, craftsman's record. And the essay question is on the salt and iron monopoly. Just prepare in advance.
Thank you, Examiner Lane. You are a truly good man.
So Julia Rivers was right about the questions.
If he passes, he'll never forget your kindness.
The one bribing the examiner for the questions is Henry Hawthorne.
Sir, my master would like to see you.
And who is your master? Do you know who I am? You think you can just see me? Is it Mr. Stone who wants to see me?
Why have you been stuck on this book? Aren't you going to study anything else?
This is my bet for the exam. I guarantee it. The classics question for the provincial exam will be on the craftsman's record.
If there wasn't a leak, she'd definitely be right. Are you that sure?
I can't tell him that in my past life Henry got the exam questions from the examiner, and with the essay I wrote for him, he became the top scholar. Just you wait. I'll bring you back the top scholar title.
If she keeps this up, only focusing on the craftsman's record, come exam time, she'll panic when she sees the new questions. Forget top scholar. She'll be lucky to do well at all. This book of rights, royal regulations, have you prepared for it? The other day, Professor Howard said the court and military chapter is a likely topic for the exam.
Don't worry. I've already memorized this book.
For the essay question, it might be about state governance or people's hardships. Are you prepared?
Actually, I have a question for you. State governance and court and military are such obscure topics. You are not a scholar. So how do you know so much about them?
It was all for you. I went to ask Professor Howard, and he threw me out.
Just for me. Don't worry. I've already mastered those key points. I am just not that familiar with the craftsman's record. That is why I want to spend more time on it.
Good to hear.
Just listen to me. Stick to the key points I've marked.
He has some nerve, cheating to get the test questions, and still bragging about it.
You can't go wrong. Julia Rivers, the provincial exam isn't like the county exam. It is not child's play. I'd advise you to just go home, so you won't cry when you see the questions.
Well, if it isn't Master Hawthorne, the one in that broke-back painting with Mr. Chase. Why isn't your bedmate here to study with you? And you are worried about me.
Julia Rivers, do you believe I can make it so you can't even enter the examination hall?
Whether I get in is up to the guards. Unless you, Master Hawthorne, can pull some strings and rig the exam.
Fine. Then how about a bet? On our provincial exam scores, the loser, on results day, has to circle the stone lion 3 times barking like a dog and shout, "I am a loser. Do you dare?"
You are on. Don't welsh on the bet.
Miss Rivers, you are still too naive. Who is this Mr. Hawthorne? He's trained by a master, and he has inside info this time. How can she compete?
Exactly. Women studying can't match man. She might have faked her way through the county exam, but the provincial exam tests real talent.
All right. I am betting 1 tael on Mr. Hawthorne, just for a laugh. Let's watch Miss Rivers crawl like a dog.
"10 taels. That I'll rank higher than Henry Hawthorne."
10 taels? That is not enough. I'll bet 100 taels on Julia Rivers. Mr. Hawthorne, you started this, not going to raise the stakes?
500 taels.
James Shore. You are a rich fool. You'll lose it all. They changed the question.
Organizing the court and army. Wasn't that what James Shore mentioned to me last night?
How was the exam? How confident are you?
I am certain I'll pass. As for being the top scholar, 50-50.
Julia Rivers, when you were showing off before, weren't you so tough? Betting on crawling like a dog and putting up 10 taels. What? Scared?
But the exam questions changed. How can he still be so arrogant? He acts like he's already won.
Notes on governing the court and army. Focus on ritual and military systems.
The imperial exam has become a game for rich boys to win with connections and tricks.
Julia Rivers, don't forget our bet. Of course, if you beg me, the bet can be off.
It is off.
Everyone come and see. We're in for a show. Someone's gonna crawl around the exam hall stone lions like a dog.
She looks so quiet and proper, but she made a bet like this.
Here it comes.
Julia Rivers, I am going to make you taste the shame of public humiliation. The top, Rivers.
Julia Rivers?
Look, the top scholar is a girl.
Yeah, it is.
Top scholar, Julia Rivers. Look, the top scholar is a girl.
Impossible! How could she be first?
I am first place.
Yes. You are not just first place. You are Plainfield's first female top scholar.
I passed! I am the top scholar.
Mr. Hawthorne is second, 1 place behind Miss Rivers.
Mr. Hawthorne, don't be in such a hurry. Didn't we make a bet? The loser crawls like a dog.
That is right, Mr. Hawthorne. You have to honor the bet. Everyone's watching. Don't make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, hurry up and crawl. Hurry up! Crawl faster!
That is not all. I remember you bet 500 taels. And these gentlemen bet, too. With the odds, you owe me 1,000 taels.
Don't be fooled by her. She must have bribed the examiners. She probably used some dirty trick. Exactly. She is probably sleeping with an examiner, using her feminine wiles for her rank.
Such dirty tricks. Let me ask you, Mr. Hawthorne. The meal in the second floor private room at Glory Hall, was it tasty? So who really bribed the examiners?
What are you doing?
If you don't want to do it now, I'll have you sent to the secret tribunal. So just admit you lost, or else your family won't just be disgraced. Your father's position will be on the line.
Mr. Hawthorne, stop stalling. Weren't you so cocky about the bet? What is wrong now? A real man honors his bets.
Get crawling, Mr. Hawthorne. Hurry up and crawl. Don't make us laugh. Mr. Hawthorne, crawl. Hurry up and crawl. What are you waiting for? Crawl. Come on, come on. Ah!
I haven't even become the top scholar yet. And I am already feeling rich.
Didn't you want to try Jade Hall's 8 treasure duck? Let's go. Let's go out to eat.
Okay. Jade Hall's 8 treasure duck. It is as good as they say. The skin is tender and not greasy. And the mushrooms wrapped in dried scallops. One bite, and it is so savory.
Glad you like it. If you want, I'll bring you here every day. We'll try all their signature dishes.
Really? Speaking of Glory Hall, how did you know Henry was bribing the examiners there?
I happened to see him at Glory Hall. I was afraid Henry was plotting against you.
What about the exam questions? The provincial exam questions are approved through multiple checks. Not even the governor can just change them.
Right. Professor Howard. He and the chief examiner go way back. So I wrote him a letter overnight, telling him that if this cheating scandal blew up, it would affect the provincial exam.
You didn't have to do all this for me.
I did all this just to make sure you become the top scholar. So I can use you.
Master, it is bad. There are many young masters outside. They all brought lavish gifts. They're here to propose to Miss Rivers.
So this is the top scholar, Miss Rivers. Truly a beauty and a scholar.
I am Julia Rivers.
Miss Rivers, I have a 3-courtyard house in the county. 10 acres of fertile land. If you marry me, my bride price. I'll give you 100 taels. You can just focus on your studies. You won't have to lift a finger at home. I'll give you 500 taels. I'll even hire the capital's best tailors to make your clothes. Marrying the top scholar. My family will be the pride of the county.
Miss Rivers! Here is my bride price, 500 taels. I'll also pull strings for you, and cheer you on. My family can help you too.
Sir, look at this. You have to act now. Any later, and Miss Rivers will be taken.
What is the fight over? She can decide for herself.
Miss Rivers, I'll take you now to see my estate. Stop! Who are you? Let go of Miss Rivers.
I am her husband. I am her husband.
Did I hear that right? He said he is my husband?
James Shore, we know you are the Prime Minister's son, but you are a troublemaker. You are a good-for-nothing. What makes you worthy of that title?
Julia and I, though we haven't had a formal ceremony, we've already pledged our lives to each other. Her marriage is none of your business.
We have family fortunes, or promising futures. You have nothing but a title. What else can you do?
I trust Miss Rivers' judgment. She'd never fall for a good-for-nothing like him.
All these years, to hide my advisor identity, I've deliberately played the part of a playboy. But Julia wants to be the top scholar. If my reputation drags her down, her path in the capital will be much harder.
says I don't want him? James Shore and I are in love. We're already engaged. I am no longer a maiden. You may all leave now. Don't bother me again.
How could you fall for a playboy like him? All he does is cause trouble. What else can he do?
Exactly. What makes him better than us? Wealth. My family is rich. Future. I'll win the top scholar title for you next year.
How are you any better than him? Looks. He is handsomer than you. Build. He is more upright than you. Character. He may seem wild, but he is 100 times better than you. Hypocrites who only judge by money. 100 times better.
Shameless! In broad daylight! To do something so vile, and you call yourself a scholar's wife! So improper! Who'd marry a woman with no shame? Let's go!
What you said, was it all true?
Why? You don't want to.
Yes.
It was just one kiss. How did he get a fever?
Julia, don't kiss me. I am not ready yet. Don't kiss me. I am not ready. Don't kiss me. I am not ready.
Who knew? My master acts so fearless. But he is a total innocent.
Perfect. You are here. You can take care of him.
Miss Rivers, my master has a high fever. He needs a sponge bath. Since you two are already engaged, no need for an outsider. I'll leave him to you.
Wait, that is not it! But look made me do this. He doesn't look like a fighter, but he is in great shape. While others were studying, you were working out, weren't you?
Julia.
Is he awake or not? A white jade token? Isn't this a token for the king's confidants? Only they have these. How could he have one?
13th bookshelf, second shelf from the bottom.
Everyone knows Professor Howard only has one final disciple, Lucas Stone. Don't tell me you are Lucas Stone.
Just a passing book lover.
Could you be Lucas Stone?
Who told you to touch my things?
I know who you are. Lucas Stone, right?
I don't know what you are talking about.
You do. To help you. I ruined my reputation. I just want the truth. Why hide that you are Lucas Stone? Why pretend to be a playboy?
To take down my father. The Prime Minister, Harold Shore. Back then, my father was just a poor scholar. It was my mother, Princess Grace, who recommended him to the court. But he married her. Not out of love.
Harold Shore, tell me, you married me, was it for me? Or for my title as Princess Grace?
That was the first time I realized that even marriage could be a pawn for power.
Harold, I am begging you. Don't let Edward get involved.
The year my mother died, I was only 10. She died thinking my father was just power hungry. She never knew he'd long been plotting treason.
Aren't you afraid your father will find out and you'll end up dead?
I am more afraid that the peace my mother sacrificed her life for will end up as a sacrifice for treason.
From that day on, I became the king's secret advisor. My mission is to destroy his power and restore order to the court. I know. Killing my father sounds like a terrible sin. Do you think I am? No.
You are stopping him from making a mistake. You are protecting the court and the people. So you sought me out. To add another piece to your chessboard. To fight him. I am guessing the top scholars from past exams were mostly backed by the Prime Minister. He uses the exams to place his men and strengthen his power. That is why you sought me out, to help me become the top scholar.
Yes. When I first met you, I saw you weren't just talented. But you have integrity. You are not like those others. Who can be bought by my father? You are indeed the key piece on my chessboard. But I hope, from this day on,
Phew! Get dressed. Quickly.
Master, urgent news from the capital. Am I interrupting? Should I leave? No. Well, congratulations, Master, on your union with Miss Rivers.
Cut the jokes. Get to the point.
Well, Master, this is a private matter.
Miss Julia already knows my true identity.
Secret dispatch from the capital. The king says to summon all provincial top scholars to Grand City. There is a critical matter to discuss. Whoever solves it first will go straight to the final exam.
The Prime Minister's heir has arrived!
Why does he look even more handsome this way?
Father.
Quite the mood, brother. Even the king's banquet. You dare be late.
After all, he is spoiled as the heir. Look at Samuel. In his manner, he is so composed. He is far better than his brother.
His mother was Princess Grace after all. But look at him. He just coasts on his title, doing nothing all day. I bet Princess Grace, in the afterlife, is heartbroken over him.
You are so carefree, Cousin James. I thought you'd be even later. I had the royal kitchen save your favorite, crystal pork.
Princess, why are you always so nice to my brother? He is just a good-for-nothing playboy. He doesn't deserve your favor.
Who I am close to is none of your business. But you, so young yet so petty. You are like a boy who hasn't grown up. You are just plain annoying.
His Majesty arrives!
Long live the king! My lords, rise. Bring it forward.
Your Majesty, this is our Western Land's treasure, the Sunday Eater beast. Inside it is a sunstone. If you can extract the sunstone intact, you can open it. In our entire kingdom, no one could solve it. So we've come to seek your wisdom.
Pass it around.
There is not a single seam. How do we get it out?
In my view, the beast's belly must have a winding path. The pearl is stuck in a bend. But if we force it open, we'll surely ruin the jade.
All the officials are old foxes. They won't touch this puzzle. That means there is a catch. If we fail, our kingdom will be mocked by the West. To save face by the West, to save face, the king, will likely execute the top scholars. The key to this puzzle isn't whether you can solve it, but whether you dare to.
Your Majesty, may I try?
Who are you?
I am Julia Rivers, top scholar of the Plainfield Prefecture exam.
A woman the top scholar? That is unheard of, and now she is solving a problem at a royal banquet.
That's no one else dare touch. What is a little girl doing meddling in this? She is asking for her own death.
If it comes to execution, I'll plead to the king. I'll save you.
Julia Rivers, are you certain you can retrieve the sunstone?
I have a solution.
Very well, you may try.
Your Majesty, this Sunday Eater beast is exquisitely crafted. It is hollow, but with no visible seams. The sunstone is stuck in its winding passage. It is impossible to solve by ordinary means. But everything has a solution. Difficult doesn't mean impossible.
You! How dare you destroy our western treasure!
You are mistaken, envoy. You only said to retrieve the pearl. You never said we couldn't damage the beast's head. Besides, this jade beast is an object. If, for a lifeless object, we lost what we were after, making our kingdom look incompetent in front of the western lands, that would be foolish. Officials are bound by rules and dare not take a risk, but our kingdom only cares about results, by any means necessary. If you dare to follow this beast's example and try to humiliate our kingdom, hiding your malicious intent, then your fate will be far worse than this jade beast.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I was foolish. I shouldn't have provoked your kingdom. Please, for the sake of our diplomatic ties, forgive my rudeness.
Results, by any means. Julia Rivers, though you are a woman, you have a boldness and wit that men can't match. I knew I was right about you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. From the start, Your Majesty was waiting for one of us scholars to dare to break the beast for the pearl. The court officials, worried about their reputation, dared not act. But we scholars from common backgrounds have fewer scruples.
Julia, you are truly one of a kind.
Miss Rivers, she is just a new provincial exam top scorer. She is far less qualified than you. Yet she is better than you, who are top scholars and court officials. Now, you are in charge of your own regions, ministers. She is far superior. Tell me yourselves. You can't even match a girl just starting out, and you still hold your court positions. What is the penalty for that?
Pardon us, Your Majesty! We deserve death!
Today, in recognition of Miss Rivers' service, this matter is settled. Miss Rivers. Miss Rivers.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I said, whoever could solve the envoy's riddle would go straight to the imperial exam. I keep my word. Make the most of it. I hope you will be the top scorer.
I will do my best to protect South Wall and serve the court.
She is just a provincial exam top scorer. She just got lucky. She just solved one riddle. And she wants to be the top scorer. She is dreaming.
Miss Rivers is indeed not as noble as Princess Evelyn. But why couldn't the princess solve it? Is it because you are too pampered and your mind is empty?
James Shore! How dare you mock me? That is going too far.
Princess, if you have time to argue with me, you should be reading. Don't shame your father.
Pathetic. What is so great about marrying a princess? If I could just bring Miss Rivers into my fold once she becomes an official. In this court, I'd have even more power.
Your Majesty, I have a proposal. I hope you will approve.
A joyous day. What is your proposal, Lord Shore? Speak your mind. I see no reason to refuse.
Since your Majesty says today is a joyous day, then I shall dare to speak. My second son is of marriageable age. Just now, I saw Miss Rivers. She is sharp-witted and loyal to the kingdom. Though from a humble family, she surpasses many noble ladies by far. I've never cared for social status, only talent and virtue. What is more, Samuel just told me in private. He has long admired Miss Rivers. He has had feelings for her for some time. And since your Majesty has found a great talent today, so I dare to implore your Majesty to grant this marriage. Let Samuel and Miss Rivers be wed to add to today's joy and make it complete.
Father, when did I ever say that?
Your Majesty, though I am of marriageable age, I have never wanted to marry. I come from a humble family. I studied for years, not to be confined to serve a husband and raise children. Instead, I hope to use my own abilities to serve Southwall and your Majesty. This marriage goes against my aspirations. Please reconsider, your Majesty.
How dare you? Don't you know your place? How dare you be so disrespectful before my father? You have some nerve? Lord Shore wants to marry you to his second son. That is a great honor for you. You are just a commoner, a lowly woman. You think reading a few books makes you someone special.
But this is my fault. Just now, when Lord Shore made his request, I already agreed. I said I would grant it, no matter what. But Miss Rivers marrying into the Shore family is a great honor. You will not be wronged. This marriage won't stop you from serving me in Southwall. I have decided. You will marry Lord Shore's second son. Wedding date to be set.
Your Majesty, I also hold Miss Rivers in the highest regard, and her beauty is exactly my type. My feelings for Miss Rivers are a love that came out of nowhere, and it has only grown deeper. Since the king wants her to marry a Shore, marrying me is the same.
Stop your nonsense in front of the king. To have a son like you is a disgrace to our family.
My mother was the king's own sister. The king is my uncle. If I am a disgrace to the family, father, doesn't that mean the entire Southwall kingdom is a disgrace to you?
James Shore, how dare you slander your own father? Your Majesty, I meant no such thing.
Enough, Lord Shore. Since you value her talent and want her in your family, and your two sons both love her, then why not let Miss Rivers choose her own husband? Miss Rivers, do you understand my intention?
I understand. Since I must marry, then I choose. Samuel Shore, the Prime Minister's second son.
Your Majesty, I've heard rumors that Miss Rivers and my brother are secretly engaged. I won't steal his love. Besides, I hear Miss Rivers is no longer a virgin. She gave her first night to my brother. I simply cannot go through with this.
Miss Rivers, is this true?
Your Majesty, please see the truth. I only spread those rumors to avoid the suitors who were forcing their proposals. I had no other choice. James Shore and I have never been intimate, and we were never secretly engaged. If your majesty respects my choice, then please set a date for me to marry Samuel Shore soon.
Very well. Why wait? Then I decree you, marry tomorrow.
As you wish.
Julia Rivers!
Mr. Shore, if someone sees us like this in broad daylight, what a scandal, besides.
Besides what? Besides the fact that you are going to be my sister-in-law. You are just so desperate to marry Samuel Shore. Fine. Then I'll tell everyone what incest is. I never made you a promise before, but I am making one now. I, James Shore, swear I will protect you for life, even at the cost of my own. I am begging you to marry Samuel Shore.
You'll protect me. Everyone knows you are Prime Minister Shore's cast-off son. Even the king fears him. Do you really think you can, on your own, dismantle the power network your father built over his career? James Shore, you are a true playboy. Don't be so naive.
Julia, I don't know why you hate me so much. I admit, at first, I helped you win to use you. But now I see. You were just using me to become the top scholar, weren't you?
Yes. As long as I become the top scholar, everyone in this world, including you, is just a carefully chosen stepping stone. James, no one knows better than I how hard the road ahead will be for you. If you keep protecting me, your father will soon realize your betrayal. Only by feigning loyalty and marrying your brother can your path be made easier. Senior James, I told you, I will do everything to help you. I, Julia Rivers, will keep my word.
Miss Rivers, my master sent this for you. He said it is your wedding day, and he couldn't attend, but he wanted to be proper.
His brother's wedding, and he won't even show his face. What is the point of being proper?
Yesterday, my master went to Hilltop Abbey to get this bracelet for you. Its meaning.
I don't care.
Miss Rivers, my master said, for it to work, you must wear it.
Today is my wedding day. Wearing jewelry from another man, how improper. Take it back.
Miss Rivers, you are being so heartless. After all, my master helped you so much. I thought you and my master were meant to be. How could you just turn around and be a completely different person? She put it on. I knew Miss Rivers wasn't heartless. Now, it is up to my master.
James Shore, after tonight, we'll never be together. If there is a next life, I hope we can be together. Before we're married, there are some things I need to make clear. First, I won't share a bed with you. If you have any physical needs, I don't care how you satisfy them, as long as it is not with me. Second, I will never have children with you. It is best if you take a concubine. If you won't, you can marry another woman. I'll voluntarily step aside. Third, before I pass the exams, I won't manage the Shore family's affairs. Fourth.
Before, I never saw you wear this bracelet.
It is my dowry. Please. Let me finish. Fourth.
You can stop there. Except for the first point. Consummating the marriage. The rest, I can agree to.
Mr. Shore, between us, there is no affection at all. This marriage is nothing more than just a royal decree. We can't refuse. We'll just be a couple in name only. If you really insist on forcing me, I, Julia Rivers, would rather die.
Julia, it is me.
James Shore. Why are you dressed like this? Where is Samuel?
What if I told you that the man you married today is me?
James Shore. I told you, I will only marry Samuel Shore. After today, we have nothing to do with each other.
Really? Then why did you accept my promise bracelet? And wear it on our wedding night?
I just thought it was a pretty design.
Still lying? Luke Evans should have told you. This bracelet has another meaning. Only when worn can your wish be granted. Since you don't even know what the meaning is, why insist on wearing it?
Fine. I can't win this argument. I don't know what you wish for. But whatever it is, I just want to help you achieve it. Are you happy now?
Then I'll tell you now. What I wish for is your true heart. As long as you wear this bracelet, no matter where you are, even through fire and sword, I will come and take you back, to be by my side.
But you are defying the king. If I don't marry Samuel, it won't just be me. You'll be dragged down too.
I gave Samuel something.
Spit it out. It is my wedding day. Don't get in my way.
I thought you didn't want to marry Julia. What changed your mind?
When in Rome. Besides, and I get to have a taste of that little girl. Not a bad deal.
Samuel, if you dare touch Julia, I'll kill you.
It is the king's order. What can you do? But it is rare to see my big brother so hung up on a woman. Then I have to see. This Julia Rivers, how she has bewitched you.
Sir. Miss Rivers, she is wearing the bracelet.
A pardon decree! How do you have that authority?
I've never heard of a pardon decree.
It was a wedding gift for my mother. The king gave it to her. Even after she married into the Shore family, and was abused and humiliated by my father. She never used this pardon decree to save herself. After she died, my wet nurse gave me my mother's things. Among them was this pardon decree.
James, I don't deserve this.
As a child, I failed to protect my mother. Now, I can't let the one I cherish leave me.
Cherish.
Julia, will you marry me? Before, I thought we were just using each other, for our own gain. But I don't know when it all started.
I was always thinking of you. Until you told the king you were marrying Samuel. That is when I truly realized my feelings for you. This kiss means you've accepted. Teasing me so early in the morning. You are the top scholar. Who studied all night. Such energy. It is really something else.
Stop it, James.
I just never thought that one day you'd be so vulnerable. And still call me James.
Darling.
Who is it?
Master, it is bad. Prime Minister Shore wants to see Miss Rivers. He has already smashed several blue porcelain vases.
Where is your husband, Samuel Shore?
Father, I don't know where Samuel Shore is. Besides, my husband is not Samuel Shore. He is your eldest son, James Shore.
How dare you say that? Of all the people in the Shore family, how could we end up with a shameless harlot like you?
Father, Julia is my wife. And your daughter-in-law. To strike her so harshly. Huh, aren't you afraid of hurting our bond?
You bastard! Ever since your mother died, you've defied me at every turn. If it weren't for my deep love for your mother, I would have thrown you out long ago. Today, you've gone so far as to commit this treasonous swap. Then don't blame me for being merciless. I'll have your royal uncle deal with you.
Father, you are the Prime Minister, second only to the king. And yet you are so out of touch.
What did you say?
I said, my dear brother has already given the pardon decree I gave him to the royal uncle. As for this marriage, if not for certain, it is 90% likely to be dropped. Father, your royal complaint. And my pardon decree. Which do you think is more useful?
So the pardon decree was in your hands all along?
Yes. When my mother was alive, you ransacked her chambers, turned them upside down, and still couldn't find the pardon decree. Why would my mother hide it from you? What did you do to my mother? Father, Julia and I are leaving now. Take care.
Henry Hawthorne. What is he doing at Shore Manor?
Julia, your path to the top just got a lot harder. It seems my father knew all along about the pardon decree. He was testing us.
Testing our relationship, to see how close we really are.
Right. He has figured out you are not his pawn. So, he'll do whatever it takes to make Henry Hawthorne the top scholar.
It is better that I am his pawn. At least I don't have to hide my feelings for you. I am not like those actresses. I can't put on a perfect act. And I can't hide my feelings for you. So well that I even fool myself.
The palace exam is in a few days. The examiners, are they all ready?
Rest assured, sir. For this exam, over half of the examiners are our men. As long as they can recognize Henry Hawthorne's handwriting, nothing will go wrong.
I never thought that exam fraud would be this rampant. The candidates for the palace exam are all incompetent. After all that, I could only pick Henry Hawthorne to be my pawn.
Henry Hawthorne's knowledge is a bit lacking, but it is not that bad. I've sent Henry Hawthorne to the Imperial College. After a few days of intensive study, he won't disappoint you, sir.
Prime Minister Shore is the mastermind behind the exam fraud. Even with my vast knowledge and great talent, what are my chances?
Julia, the palace exam has changed. The king wants it fair. He is cracking down on fraud. This exam is different from before. But how exactly? I am not sure yet.
To prevent exam fraud, I have decided that this final exam will be different. No essays or writing will be tested. Instead, I will set the question. It is a test of your own merit. Whoever answers to my satisfaction and that of my ministers will be the top scholar.
What is that damn king up to now?
Your Majesty! The Emerald Palace's west wing is on fire! The fire is spreading rapidly. It has reached the main beams. When I arrived, a team of maids and guards were already there.
Julia Rivers, Henry Hawthorne. The fire at the Emerald Palace is no small matter. That hall holds many of my treasures. I order you both to go at once to the West Wing and rescue them. Since you will serve as officials and serve Southwall, then now is your chance to prove your worth to me.
What is the king really up to? How can a fire rescue possibly decide between them?
Your Majesty, the West Wing, the fire is out. But the servants' quarters, the fire is still fierce in the wind. The firefighters can't get in, but I saw Julia Rivers. She risked her life and ran into the servants' quarters. Her whereabouts are unknown.
Julia, I am begging you, don't do it for me, or for the sake of becoming the first female top scholar. Don't sacrifice your life.
Your Majesty, I have returned.
What is that you are holding?
Your Majesty, what I hold is the late king's handwritten scroll. The West Wing is in flames, and there are many artifacts. I could not save them all. This scroll is the late king's only remaining relic. It is a national treasure. If it were damaged, it would be a grave disrespect. Your Majesty is the king, who rules with filial piety. I believe this was also the late king's most precious possession.
Henry Hawthorne, no wonder your essays are so powerful. A true top scholar. Ha ha ha.
Your Majesty, the exam is almost over. Julia Rivers is still missing. I am afraid the worst has happened. Besides, Henry Hawthorne's exam was flawless. As for who the top scholar is, it is already clear.
Your Majesty, my wife, Julia Rivers, is always calm and decisive. When she went to fight the fire at the Emerald Palace, she would never be easily harmed. Even if we assume the worst, her fate is still unknown. We should at least wait for a result. I don't understand. My fellow ministers, why are you in such a rush to decide? Are you hoping Julia Rivers never returns? Is it because you are afraid she might defeat Henry Hawthorne, win the top scholar title, and ruin the outcome you've already decided on, and wreck your plans?
Julia Rivers only made it to the final exam, probably with Sir James's help. As for her true ability, I doubt it.
I agree. Exam fraud is now rampant. If we don't act, our court will be full of troublemakers like Julia Rivers.
Just now, the proposal from my fellow ministers is for the court's order and the exam's fairness. So, Your Majesty, please decide soon, so that the next steps can proceed smoothly.
Julia, you had me so worried.
Your Majesty, I am late. I wonder if the final exam has already ended.
The exam hasn't ended, but Julia Rivers, you've returned empty-handed. What? Your dangerous mission to the West Wing, and you brought back nothing.
Your Majesty,
Julia Rivers' rescue mission yielded nothing. The winner is clear. Please decide. Your Majesty, who the top scholar is.
The Prime Minister is right. For one late Julia Rivers, we've delayed so much. What a disgrace.
In my view, she shouldn't be given a chance to defend herself. Instead, she should be charged with disrespect and disrupting the court. That is the charge. To set an example.
My ministers today are unusually eager. All this chatter and endless bickering. How refreshing. But usually, when I ask about the state of the kingdom or the people's hardships, you all fall silent. Not a single honest word.
I have completed the exam. Come in. I risked my life to reach the West Wing servant quarters. The maids trapped inside. I saved them all.
This is your answer.
Yes. This is my answer.
Your Majesty, to say that human life is precious is not wrong, and Julia's act of saving a life is only what any ordinary person would do. But this is the palace exam. I believe that Henry Hawthorne saved the late king's writing and placed our South Wall civilization above all else. To be the top scholar, one must have vision beyond the ordinary.
Everyone knows the late king's writing was always stored in a fireproof, waterproof case. Even if the fire burned the West Wing to the ground, the late king's writing would still be intact.
I believe Julia is telling the truth. Besides...
Get to the point. Stop the act. You are a disgrace to the Shore name.
Besides, among all of you, did no one notice that the scroll in Henry's arms isn't the late king's writing?
That is a lie. I risked my life to save it from the West Wing. I didn't waste a single second. How can you say it is a fake? It is a fake!
How is that possible? Who could have switched it?
My dear wife, to help me defeat my father, risked her life to switch the scroll. Father, I am ready now. Now that you are fighting me, you don't stand a chance.
I can't even imagine how you could possibly manage your own affairs.
Your Majesty, I truly didn't know if the writing was real, but my loyalty to the kingdom is sincere. Please see that.
Henry Hawthorne for exam fraud to the dungeons at once, and all of you who spoke up for him just now. Drag them out and beat them to death.
Mercy, Your Majesty!
Lord Shore, as for the title of top scholar, what do you think? How should we decide now?
Your Majesty, I believe that Julia Rivers deserves the title of top scholar. She is most worthy. By your grace, my congratulations to Miss Rivers on becoming the new top scholar.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, Lord Shore.
Lord Shore, now that you've decided on the top scholar, your duty is done. But just now, Henry Hawthorne was sent to the dungeons. So, shouldn't we discuss your crime of negligence and cover-up? How should we punish you?
Your Majesty, if you have no proof that I covered for the top scholar and disrupted the court, yet you still want to convict me, then we'll see if the Grand Counselor, the Minister of War, and the City Guard Commander will allow it.
In my hand is the evidence to convict Lord Shore. The proof. Everyone knows that the king's sister, Princess Grace, after a few years of marriage to Lord Shore, fell ill with a strange disease and died mysteriously. Witnesses claimed at the time that Princess Grace was actually murdered by Lord Shore himself. But there was insufficient evidence, And thanks to Lord Shore's meticulous planning, the case was quickly dismissed. But in my hand is Princess Grace's accusation, written before her murder.
Impossible! What about my men outside?
You wanted to hear this, didn't you?
Southwall Army, ready for General Shore! Southwall Army, ready for General Shore! Southwall Army, ready for General Shore!
Harold Shore raised a private army, rigged the imperial exams, and murdered a princess. Each of these is high treason. His sentence is death.
Julia. Thank you. You finally let me clear my mother's name.
The Northwest is dry and cold. I went to the cosmetics shop and bought you some face cream. You have to remember to apply it every day. And this plum jam, I made it for you a while ago. Remember to put the lid on after each use, or it'll spoil. Here, and these two outfits. I went to the tailor's and had them made for you. One is dusty pink, and the other is aqua. I think they both suit you. Which one do you like better? Then take both, better. For all this, I'll find a servant to help you. How about this? I'll have Luke go with you.
Ma'am, look at my master. Is he coming down with something? Ever since you became a censor, he has been like a lost puppy. That is one thing. But when he heard you were leaving, he wanted to pack up everything in Southwall and cram it all into these two trunks.
Look at you, running around. You haven't even had a sip of water. Quick, drink it while it is hot.
See that? The kingdom's first female top scholar used this cup. You think, the royal uncle's been lonely too long. He can't stand seeing us, so lovey-dovey, so he makes you a censor. And sends you away for 6 months. How am I supposed to live like this?
Just wait for me here. When I get back, we'll have plenty of time to be together.
Okay.
Hey, wait up!
Why did you pack so much luggage? It won't all fit in the carriage.
This is my luggage.
What do you mean?
I resigned to the royal uncle. From now on, I'll follow you wherever you go. My censor.